Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to Aussie Fish Keeping. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at 3 ways you can grow your fish a lot faster. So this could be if you're wanting to grow some fry out, or you maybe have like some juvenile fish that you want to grow out to breeding size, or if you're just wanting to grow your fish for like a nice display tank or something like that. So yeah, all 3 things do help your fish grow a lot faster, and they're relatively easy things to do. But yeah, with that said, let's just jump straight into today's video with our first tip. So our first tip today is going to be providing your fish with a nutritious diet. So there's actually 4 things that this does for your fish, and number 1 is that it actually supports optimal metabolism. So proteins, fats, and carbohydrates from your high quality nutritious food are converted into the fish's energy, and efficient metabolism supports faster growth rates as the fish's body can use the energy to build muscle and tissue more effectively. So this does obviously just help your fish gain a lot of size, and obviously providing that nutritious food does just fuel your fish's metabolic processes. The second thing providing a nutritious diet does is actually promotes healthy development in your fish. So vitamins and minerals of your fish's diet are vital for bone and tissue growth, immune functions, and overall fish health. And adequate levels of all of these nutrients ensure that your fish develop normally and reach their full potential. So those are mainly vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin D, and minerals like calcium and phosphorus. As for the third thing this does for your fish, it actually enhances their immune function. So proper nutrition strengthens the immune system, making fish less susceptible to diseases and infections. And if your fish is healthy, it's obviously able to grow a lot better. And this is obviously because they are spending less energy fighting off illnesses and more energy on their actual growth. And then as for the final thing a nutritious diet does for your fish, it actually improves their digestive efficiency. So if you have a high quality nutritious food, it's actually easier for your fish to digest, and that means that your fish can absorb more of the nutrients from their diet. So efficient digestion ensures that the maximum amount of energy and nutrients is used for growth rather than being lost in waste. And a lot of the time, a lot of energy from the food is lost where there's things like wheat and other fillers in your fish food. So if you have like, I guess you could say, a low quality fish food, your fish aren't able to digest it as well, so they're not actually absorbing all of those nutrients. Whereas if you have a super high quality food, they're usually formulated for your fish to be able to better absorb nutrients from them. So as for some nutritious diets you can actually feed your fish, if you're wanting to grow out little fry and things like that, I'd highly recommend using things like baby brine shrimp and other super small little live foods. And then as your fish get bigger, you can again still feed them live foods and frozen foods, but you also want to mix in some sort of flake food, just because that has a whole bunch of extra nutrients that your fish do need to grow. So the best diet for an adult aquarium fish would be a mix of live foods, frozen foods, and dry food. But yeah, with that being said, providing a nutritious diet for your fish definitely does help them grow a lot better. So moving on to the next tip on our list, this is sort of like a mix of 2, and that's making sure you're providing adequate space for your fish and you're understocking your aquariums. So both of these factors actually help your fish so much when it comes to growth. So number 1, it improves access to resources. So understocking ensures that each fish has better access to food, space, and oxygen. And with fewer fish in the tank, there is less competition for food and other resources. So this means that each fish can consume an adequate amount of nutrients necessary for growth. And more access to oxygen and space also supports optimal health and growth. So understocking your aquarium also reduces fish stress and aggression. And that's obviously because fewer fish means less aggression and like territorial disputes, I guess. So overcrowding and high competition can lead to increased stress and aggressive behavior amongst your fish. And stress and aggression can negatively impact your fish's overall health, which does slow down their growth. So if you're providing plenty of space and understocking your aquarium, it actually does reduce these issues, providing a more peaceful environment for your fish to grow more efficiently. The third thing this does is it actually enhances your feeding efficiency. So what I mean by this is like a lower density of fish means there's better distribution of food throughout your aquarium. So in a less crowded tank, food is distributed more evenly and each fish is more likely to get its share. So this reduces competition during feeding times, and it means that all your fish are getting enough nutrients to grow. As for the 4th thing it does, it actually improves your aquarium's water quality. And I mean, this is somewhat obvious just because if you have less fish in your aquarium, or if you have a larger sized aquarium, it's gonna mean that your water stays a lot cleaner for a lot longer. And that's obviously just because fewer fish produce less waste, which reduces the load on the filtration and helps maintain cleaner water. And obviously better water quality reduces the risk of diseases and stress related issues, creating a healthier environment that supports your fish's growth. And as for the final thing this does for your fish, it minimizes the risk of stunting your fish's growth. So sometimes in smaller, more crowded spaces, your fish can actually get stunted or get deformities and things like that. So overcrowded conditions can lead to stunted growth and physical deformities because fish have to compete for resources, and because of that, they're often exposed to poor water quality as well. So if you are providing enough space, it actually allows for your fish to grow to their full potential and develop properly. And that's just because they're less likely to experience the physical constraints and stress that comes with stunting your fish. And then moving on to the final tip on our list, we have providing optimal water quality for your aquarium fish. So number one, optimal water quality promotes overall health. And that's just because clean and well-balanced water just supports the general health of your aquarium fish. So like I briefly mentioned before, proper water quality reduces the risk of diseases and infections, and healthy fish are more likely to eat well, be more active, and grow a lot quicker. So it's always best to do regular monitoring and maintenance of water parameters, and that just ensures you're having a stable environment in your aquarium to promote your fish's growth. Another thing that providing optimal water parameters for your aquarium fish can do for their growth is, like providing a nutritious diet, it can actually promote efficient metabolism. And the reason for that is because proper water quality ensures that your fish can actually effectively absorb nutrients from their food and utilize it for their growth. So high levels of ammonium nitrites and nitrates can actually impair the metabolic efficiency of your aquarium fish, leading to reduced growth rates. So clean water helps maintain the metabolic balance needed for rapid growth in your aquarium fish. As for the next thing this does, it actually reduces stress on your fish. So maintaining optimal water quality creates a more stable and less stressful environment, allowing for your fish to grow a lot better and reach their full potential. And the reason for that is because a stressed fish can actually lose their appetite. And making sure your fish gets enough food is definitely one of the main things when it comes to helping your fish grow. So if a fish loses its appetite, it really does not help its growth whatsoever. And then as for the final thing that optimal water parameters does is it facilitates proper development in your aquarium fish. So proper water quality is necessary for fish to develop normally, and contaminants, high levels of waste products, or unstable conditions can once again lead to deformities or stunted growth. So a well-maintained tank provides the ideal conditions for healthy and balanced development. So yeah, providing optimal water parameters for your aquarium fish can definitely help a lot when it comes to promoting growth. But yeah, with that being said, that is actually gonna bring us to the end of today's video. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope this video helps you guys grow your fish a lot more efficiently. If you did enjoy today's video, please make sure to go down and subscribe. And while you're down there, smash the like button and comment your thoughts on today's video. I always love going down there and reading them all, and I reply back to every comment I get. Also, if you haven't done so already, make sure to go check out my website, aussiefishkeeping.com. I've got all sorts of cool little aquarium fish on there. But yeah, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in that next video.